Just sitting there trying to chill. So I let that shit be, my man. I said, one of them told me to be headstrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I'm like, damn. And then I told her, like, damn, you won't answer the phone. But I said, damn, all you had to do
Oh my God.
But, oh God. And I told her, I said, all you got to do is be honest about it, be truthful. And I'm fine with it. But you were trying to keep me alone, but use them financially. I said, that shit don't, you can't do people like that. Cause I told him, I said, I back the fuck off. Cause I said, that ain't right doing you like that. I say, man, I say, if that's what you want, but I said, at the end of the day, man, I said, you're not gonna look at your wife the same cause y'all both cheating on each other. That's a toxic marriage. But I said, that ain't my place to tell you that. But I say, from the experience I've been through, my shit was toxic. I had to get out of that shit. Well, yeah, I told him that's what you want. I say, I hope it work out. And I blocked both of them. That way he couldn't call me. I say, that's the best thing to do, block them. But she still got she still got my
Boy, hey, I figured out something too. You know, whenever you share the audio of the people that's in the party, it won't work on Twitch, but that should work on YouTube. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why was it working on Twitch. It works on YouTube.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
I hope they did.
Going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on
and he dropped it.
of the game. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Watson on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. This is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this 1st quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Grew up, I told you.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the 1st time in his career.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the 1st time this afternoon. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Look at this, your opponent is experiencing network issues. It could just be the server.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Duke Johnson, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
You playing Raheem?
Here's Watson. Rolling to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Those are how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
That should have been
The
picked.
Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll rifle this one deep.
Man, mercy.
First quarter.
This is ridiculous, boy. These receivers got to get open.
He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen
It's
guys
just,
in this league throw 4 interceptions.
I know what I'm about to do, but I hate to have to do this to win a game.
Keep pressing forward.
If all you're going to do is play coverage back there in the back, it's just like, you know, I'll try it a few times because I got Aaron. But if I got the Tom Brady this bitch and dink and dunk it, that's what I'm going to do.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and
This
10
shit is
at the
ridiculous.
40. After the interception, here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Kirksey just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Watson now to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's letting this one go for 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. from the gun. Here's Watson, and that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger.
He said, bro, he said, you want to reset this shit? He said, it's horrible. The connection. Nah, bro.
Last week punted 4 times as this
it's in it. And not to be funny, is I'm if you can hear me on the mic, House is having issues too, man. We think it's just a network issue, like the server. So I don't think it's gonna help. Just got to deal with this shit. What I am gonna do, I will try to do this.